Have you ever had a moment when you felt like you were disconnected from who you are? Have you felt like you were lost or isolated, feeling like things were different and you couldn't put your finger on why? Sometimes we find ourselves disconnected to who we are. We lose sight of our the authentic version of ourselves. We lose connection to our soul. The most profound relationship that you will ever have in this world is not with your family, it's not with a partner, it's not with your friends. The most important relationship you have is with yourself. That relationship sets the tone for every other connection that you have in your life. There are times that we do experience disconnection from ourselves, from our soul. That can sometimes show up as overwhelm, as stress. It can show up as people pleasing. It can show up in ways that we get in a habit, we get into a routine of showing up how others want us to show up and not being true to who we are and not being true to ourselves. So there are ways that we can reconnect with ourselves and get back in alignment with our soul, get back in alignment with who we are. We can find our happiness. We can rediscover our joy and fulfillment. And sometimes I know that that reconnection is difficult. It can be challenging because there are perspectives, there are expectations that we put on ourselves based on other people's opinions, based on how we have taught other people how to treat us. So I'm going to provide you with some simple steps to help you learn to come back home to who you are. One of those steps is just taking a moment to be still, taking that moment for meditation, journaling, walking in nature, just something that allows you to reconnect and just taking that pause because there's some wisdom. Wisdom lives in that silence and in that stillness. Another way is just doing an exploration of your identity. Who are you? What do you enjoy? Separating your authentic self, the true version of you, from the beliefs of others, because those beliefs, those societal standards, get in the way of us being authentic and tuning into who we are. Another way of coming home to yourself is rediscovering your joy. What brings you joy? What lights you up? What's happiness? What do you find happiness in? You have the permission to define what it is that lights you up. And in this process, you may be met with some obstacles, with some objections, and some resistance from others. But sometimes your growth will make other people feel uncomfortable, and that's not your burden to carry. That is not your responsibility to make other people feel better as you are coming back home to who you are and your authentic version, your real version of you. So, focusing on those three steps, finding stillness, rediscovering your joy, and doing an exploration of your identity, of who you are. Those three steps will help lead you on the path, on the journey to you. So, thank you. If you have any questions or any comments or just anything you discover as you take this journey back to you, rediscovering yourself, I would love to know. Just drop me a comment. Thank you.